Now, there's 3 risk areas that you need to look at. When you look at your risk management plan, there's 3 major risk areas that you need to look at. And I call those risk areas life, health, and wealth. Those are the 3 areas: your life area, your health area, and your wealth area. So what does life entail? Now, under that risk area, there are primary and secondary risk areas. So when we look at life, we look at everything related to your life, you as a person. So here we're looking at primary risk areas called, for example, life cover. You need to insure your life so that your dependents have money to replace your income should something happen to you. Capital disability. You need a lump sum payout if you become disabled so that you can pay off debt and make sure that you can do changes to lifestyle. You can build a ramp, you can get a wheelchair, all of these things that need to happen. Income disability. You need to be able to replace your income that you get from your work in the event that you cannot work temporarily or permanently because of an accident or illness. And then the last one, severe illness. If you get a cancer, stroke, or heart attack, any of these major severe illnesses, most of the medical aids won't pay for everything related to that illness or do changes to lifestyle related to that illness. And that's the primary risk areas. Guys, so those are the first. So you determine what your needs are on your primary risk areas and you make sure that they are sorted out first before you start investing money into your secondary risk areas. Now, when I talk about the secondary risk areas, I'm not going to there's hundreds of different secondary risk areas that you can look at. I'm just going to mention a few on each of these areas: the life, the health, and the wealth. So under life, your secondary risk areas are things like premium waivers. What is a premium waiver? It is something that says in the event that you become disabled, you don't have to pay premiums on that risk policy going forward. Educator benefits. That is a benefit that pays for your child's education in the event that you pass away or become disabled. Now, if you look at it in isolation, that educator benefit is a fantastic benefit to have because at least you know your child gets a good education. But it's pointless to have a proper education or educator benefit, but there's no income for the family to eat, to have a place to stay, because there was no proper life cover in place. So you first look at your primary risk areas. Then if you have more affordability, you start addressing secondary risk areas. I see too many people who have all of these secondary benefits, but their primary areas aren't even sorted out. Okay, so educator, future cover. Future cover is a benefit that pre-qualifies you for increases in cover. Doesn't matter what happens to your medical situation moving forward. But again, it's all good and well to know that in 5 years' time I can qualify for an extra R1 million life cover without medical underwriting, but you don't have enough life cover now if you pass away. Cancer cover. There's these companies that phone you and sell people cancer cover and also accident cover. So either accidental death, accidental disability, or just normal accident cover. And they sell this to people with, but what happens if you have cancer? But then that person doesn't even have proper severe illness cover, which covers cancer, stroke, heart attack, and probably 50 other benefits. So always, when you look at life as a risk area, focus on the primary areas first. Make sure you know exactly what it is that you need, and make sure your primary risk areas sort that out. If you have more affordability that you want and there's a need for that, then you can move to your secondary risk area. So firstly, life, capital disability, income disability, severe illness.